Okay, so here's part 2. I checked on it after an hour, and it's doing what the wine is supposed to be doing. The turbo yeast is activated. A little bit got into the airlock, but that's alright. I cleaned it off the top of this thing. And I cleaned it off the top of the lid here. It didn't get all over the closet, so we're good. That's looking nice. The part 1, I was just saying you're going to filter the fruit out of the mead in like 10 days into a clean wine-making jar, the one that doesn't have the lid on it. In about 48 hours, that turbo yeast will have fermented it to a good 15% alcohol volume. But you let it wait 5 days minimum, and it'll give it 20% alcohol volume. Making some badass mead with my turbo yeast that the fans sent me. I really appreciate that. It's a cherry peach banana mango wine. Let's see how it do in 5 days. That's the worst. It's gonna foam up after I gave it like a little stir or two and cleaned it. I cleaned it and gave it a little stir like that. It's looking fine. I'm not going to dump any out because that's as full as you could legitimately make it without it just like blowing all over the place. Just going to let it do its thing, stick it back in the aging spot. Now part 1, I showed you how to make it. Part 2, just gonna update you real quick. After an hour or so, you want to see bubbles and shit forming. You see those fermentation bubbles forming, and you know it's working. Yeah, give it about 5 days. We'll check up on it in 5 days. I'll be watching it, making sure it didn't make a huge mess all over the closet, so we're good. But that's going to be some delicious homemade mead. Cherry peach banana mango. Let's go.